Damn, it goes for an hour. Alright. Yeah, okay. It starts off pretty family friendly so far. Oh! I was riding in the sun! Oh, it's Mario again. Okay. I used to play Mario Kart a little bit. Yo! Nintendo! Yes! My... the only company that produces amazing games, and I usually have no ability to play them. How are you doing, even? All good? If I work hard for the next 5 years, I will be able to afford to switch to maybe one game. Oh, you heard that too, right? Well, I don't know exactly what happened. I heard they increased the price for the games. That's all I know. Yeah, you do good? Nice. I just came from running. 4 miles. Marathon is this Sunday, by the way. 6 a.m. in the morning. I'm gonna be streaming probably.
Hello everyone, I'm Koichi Kawamoto, and I'll be one of your guides for today's Nintendo Direct.
It feels like someone cut them out like from a picture, like a Photoshop, and put them in completely different background.
I'm Tetsuya Sasaki, the hardware design
Sasaki.
lead for Nintendo Switch 2.
It means sucks in Russian. Physical is about 100. No, wait, bro.
What do you think this brand new Mario Kart game
What are you
will be
talking
like?
about? $100? You kidding me? No, no.
A brand new entry in the Mario Kart series is launching exclusively on the
I need to see
Nintendo
it.
Switch
I don't
2
believe
system.
you. The background makes me think they're VU cat.
Kart races are held throughout various regions that span the globe.
Careful. Can you please be quiet when I'm streaming?
Depending on the time
Thank
of
you.
day and weather conditions, the atmosphere will change.
Who's this guy? Little ball. Little egg. So this is Mario Kart 2?
You can go off the racetrack and drive.
Why is it
virtually
Spanish?
everywhere in this
Why is it in
world.
Spanish? French.
In the classic Grand Prix, race through 4 courses in a bid for first place.
Okay.
But don't sleep at the wheel. You'll also drive to the next course as part of the competition.
What's that thing in her nose?
With 24 drivers,
It looks exactly like the Mario Kart 1.
The competition is
Except maybe the graphics is a little better. So you're telling me they're gonna sell me this game for $70, $80?
race non-stop from one corner of the world to another. There are multiple checkpoints along the way. If you're below the placement shown when you hit a checkpoint, you'll be eliminated. Can you make it all the way to the finish line?
Damn, she's showing off.
You can also freely drive around this vast world in free roam.
Free roam. Wow.
By
Worth the
going
money.
off-road, you can explore new areas and routes. So
Whoa,
drive
Ubisoft
wherever your
world.
heart takes you.
Just for the special price, Mario Kart
You
2.
can also go for scenic
99
drives
for
with
physical,
friends.
and who knows the special
even
bundle
take
is.
photos
I don't
together
believe you,
at
bro. I
different
think you're just
locations.
messing around. It's not the price. The hell are you talking? I know Nintendo is kind of overcharging sometimes, but not $80. Come on.
A brand new race across the entire world starts here. Mario Kart World.
I was
The
called
game
Mario
launches
Kart.
on the same day as Nintendo Switch 2.
Nice.
More details about this title will be shared. in
Though
the
I didn't notice any
upcoming Mario Kart
differences
World Direct.
between
So be on the lookout for
the
more
console is
information
500.
in the future.
No way, it's 500. Are you serious?
Mario
Okay,
Kart World
don't spoil me
launches on the
anything
same
yet.
day as Nintendo Switch 2. We'll share more details in the future, so we hope you're looking forward to it.
500 for the no, wait, no.
Next, we'd like to introduce some of the new features of Nintendo
Okay,
Switch
I won't
2.
spell. Nice.
These are the Joy-Con 2 controllers for Switch 2. And on the right Joy-Con 2, we've added a new C button.
Wow, new button.
Let's take a look at some new experiences it offers.
One new button. It's gonna make a difference in games. That's what it was. That's what was missing. Alone?
I'm still ahead of all of you
Why
guys.
would you insult me like that?
That was you? So quick.
What the hell? That Discord at the bottom, bro. It takes about 1/3 of the screen.
Nix, I'm coming for you.
Come on, no.
He's coming for me.
Introducing
C button.
Game
I gotta have
Chat, a new
it.
feature for Nintendo Switch 2.
Game chat.
Hey, what's up? Can you hear me? Hello?
Hi, missed you.
With this feature, you'll be able to communicate with friends and family while playing a game.
Should we follow you? Yeah?
Yeah, follow me.
Okay.
For an adventure.
Nobody's talking like that, bro. Why is it so cringy all the
Your
time?
voice is recognized by
My
a
friends,
microphone
every time I
built
join
into the
in-
system.
Oh, okay.
Hey, bastard, did you join in?
Alright, let's keep going. Okay. So,
It can pick up your speaking voice clearly, even from
Why you so loud? Shut the fuck up. That's usually what I hear.
let's make a left right here. Let's make a.
when it's noisy.
Why your
around
mic
you,
is so
your
shitty?
voice
Buy a
will
new one,
still
more
come through
expensive
clearly,
one.
letting you chat with ease.
How did you get hit by a boat? Okay, nice.
It does look beautiful. It's okay.
And you can
So
use this
fake.
feature in handheld mode too, letting
So
you
fake.
easily chat with friends and family. If you open the chat menu,
With this feature, you will be
turn
able to
on
talk to
game screen
people while
sharing,
playing a game. Wow, almost like a headset at some point.
also share your game screen.
Did you see someone just like go
So Nintendo Switch didn't have this kind of thing?
can do it?
You guys, I just did it.
Oh, she did it! Oh shoot! Oh! Oh!
Okay, I got it.
That girl looks like my coworker, but
Okay. You
Slightly
can
more
chat
Asian, I
to heart's
guess.
content, even while playing different games.
Yeah, I know that one. It's so hard.
seriously, you can watch, bro. Bro, this is ultimate brain rot experience. You can play your game and watch someone else. It's like on YouTube, you know, like there's someone talking at the bottom and there's a subway surf at the top. that's an ultimate brain rot experience.
Right here.
Oh my god!
Okay, we got it.
I'm not gonna play my game. I'm gonna watch it. What are you doing down there?
So cute.
She cannot even pretend to have
Adjust
fun.
the size of your game screen.
Guys, I lost like
Streams are gonna switch from dual monitors to the Switch.
Or expand another friend's game screen.
You gotta get above,
Wow.
above that wall.
I always wanted to watch someone else playing the game while I'm playing the game.
where I have to do a little wall ride.
So everyone can watch them play.
Oh, I think it's.
I think kind of useful, like in the sense of like if you want to teach someone to do something.
Ooh, okay.
Oh, nice.
Let's take a picture here.
Okay, are you ready?
Smile.
Yay! Oh, yo, that's sick.
I like your.
Oh, yo, that's sick.
On
I
the
like.
right Joy-Con 2 controller, there's an additional button.
Okay, what it does?
With the C button, you can pull up a chat menu.
Chat.
A really wait, actually, guys, I got a call coming right now, so I'll be right back. Yeah. Okay. For sure.
Here, you can quickly and easily mute yourself and more. And there's this.
What do you
By
mean?
connecting this
Hello?
camera to the system,
Yeah. What do you mean my credit card was declined and I don't have any more money in my bank account? I just bought my Nintendo Switch 2 and a bunch of video games. What do you mean I don't have money
appear
anymore?
on screen and video chat while playing a game.
Does it connect to household security cameras?
It was good.
Here's how it looks with just the camera feed.
There you go.
Oh damn, he's flexing.
Please look forward to games which use your camera feed like this.
Okay, this kinda cool though. This kinda cool, I like it. You can see the reaction in real time.
Using game chat. Even when you're apart, you can
And then you're
play
getting
games
scam
and
calls
hang out
on
as if you were
Switch.
together in the same room.
Oh, see, I
Play
need your social
together
security number.
Or compete in online multiplayer games. Chat while playing your personal favorites.
It's kinda laggy though at the bottom. It's not perfect.
Decide your own rules for a retro game competition. Or hold a sports competition between families. All together, anytime, anywhere.
Man.
Game chat.
These kind of fake actors and fake emotions make me to buy stuff
What did you
less.
think? In developing Game Chat, our goal was for you to enjoy playing online with others more closely.
They could have chosen the most
Almost as if you're all playing together. in the same
model-looking
place.
characters, actors.
The camera you saw in the trailer is the Nintendo Switch 2
Where
camera,
the average Nintendo Switch player is gonna be like
available
something
on the
like
same
this.
day as Switch 2.
The guy with the
A Nintendo Switch Online
disgusting
membership will
beard
be required to use Game Chat.
with a lot of acne.
However, since we'd like as many people as possible to experience Game Chat, it will be available without a membership for a limited time. We hope you'll try it out.
Whoa, nice.
Additionally, Game Chat supports the Nintendo Switch Parental Controls app.
You gotta pay
Different
extra
settings can be
to
adjusted.
be able to
For
connect
example,
to talk to your
whether
people
parental
online.
permission is always required when a child wants to use Game
Where
Chat
in
to play
PC you
with
can
their
get Discord for free.
We'd like to introduce another new experience you can share with family and friends. On Nintendo Switch, even if you just have one game,
Checkers!
you can pass a Joy-Con
Wow.
controller to a friend.
That's
and play
amazing.
together. But on Nintendo Switch 2, you can play together locally on multiple systems using just one game with Game Share. As
Okay,
shown
that's pretty
here,
cool.
Even games that require multiple screens can be played if one person owns a compatible game. With
That's
Game
amazing,
Share,
okay.
you can temporarily share compatible games with
That's a
others who
plus.
also have Nintendo
That's a
Switch
plus.
2 or a Nintendo Switch
Or do you
system.
feel like
You can share a game
this
with up to 3 other systems at a
accidental
time.
going to turn into some
Game Share also supports
Amigo
online
stuff?
play
No
on
way.
other Switch 2 systems, and you can use it with friends via Game Chat, which we showed earlier. Game Share can only be used with compatible games.
Okay, Mario Kart. Someone is jerking off to Mario Kart.
Nintendo Switch. Game Share support is also planned for select games.
Someone is asking,
exclusive
like,
to Nintendo Switch
"Hey,
2.
how old are you?"
You'll look forward to it.
Up next,
Damn.
we'd like to show you the Nintendo Switch 2 system itself.
Please take a look.
The guy in the middle got the
At
worst cut.
7.9 inches,
He needs a better
Switch
haircut.
2 has a bigger built-in screen. Here's how that compares to Nintendo Switch. The system's thickness remains the same.
Thickness, that's what is important. What's important.
With approximately
Not the length.
double the pixels compared to Switch, you can enjoy games in greater detail on the 10-inch.
Wow! Damn! On this kind of game with this kind of graphics.
The screen supports
I'm
up to
kidding.
120 frames
It
per second,
will make a
allowing
difference. It's
flexible
just
gameplay in supported titles.
what's the difference? Vivid CD HDR
The
support.
LCD screen is more vivid.
10
and
times
supports
the
HDR,
detail.
providing more contrast between light and dark areas of the images. The all-new Joy-Con 2 controllers connect magnetically. Strong magnets keep the controllers firmly attached to the system. Detach a controller easily by pressing the release button on the back.
Bigger. Faster.
The SL and SR buttons are bigger for greater comfort and control when playing with the
Nice.
Joy-Con 2 held horizontally.
That was my kind of problem though when I was playing my Nintendo Switch. Like my fingers, though my fingers are
Left and right
small,
sticks are now
but I still struggle a little bit. Mouse
Each
control.
Joy-Con 2 controller can be used as a mouse to play with compatible games. Both the left and right Joy-Con 2 support mouse controls.
Okay. Okay, I haven't
By
seen this
adjusting the
before.
audio
That's
balance
pretty
between
good.
the ranges, sounds from the built-in speakers are clearer and more natural in handheld and tabletop modes.
That's the mouse you need.
It has a built-in microphone.
Imagine flexing on
and voice
people.
Chat with friends
I don't
anytime
use
via
this
game chat.
Logitech
It also
shit.
uses noise
I have
canceling technology to filter
Nintendo
sound,
Switch
so
mouse
your voice
control.
will come through clearly.
No improve your Marvel Legends skill. Marvel
Even
Rivals.
if you don't have a surround sound system, games can be enjoyed with more immersive,
But yeah.
three-dimensional sound.
I'll
as
make
if
it
were
better.
Coming from all around you.
Isn't like already a thing everywhere? Wait. Like right now I can hear that.
Place your Nintendo Switch 2 however you like with a large, sturdy stand. You can move it freely, like this.
Amazing.
In addition to the USB-C port found on the bottom of the system, there's one on top as well. It's handy for connecting a USB-C camera
So we can watch you masturbating. Larger, faster.
Nintendo
Storage.
Switch 2 comes with 256 gigabytes of internal storage.
That's-
8 times that of Nintendo Switch for storing your game downloads, save data, and more.
But here's the thing, the games also gonna get bigger, so you're probably gonna install the same amount of games.
Use the Nintendo
Because the
Switch
games that were like
to
about,
connect to your TV
I don't know, like
and
8
enable up to
gigabytes, probably gonna be
4K
like 32
resolution for
gigabytes now.
compatible games.
Because there's
HDR
3
is
times more
also
pixels.
supported in TV mode.
Am I right or am I wrong? That's enough for one COD game.
The Nintendo Switch 2 dock has a built-in fan that keeps your system cool. This helps keep performance stable.
What about the fan that can keep your system badass?
On Nintendo Switch 2, you can play Nintendo Switch 2 games, as well as compatible Nintendo Switch games.
Super
Physical
Mario Kart
and digital
2.
games are supported.
Wait, is there actually a real catalog of games? Let me see.
Nintendo Switch 2, you can play Nintendo Switch 2 games, as
Animal Crossing... No, it's the
well
same.
as compatible Nintendo Switch
And look at
games.
this
Physical
variety of
and
games.
digital games are supported.
Amazing. If it can fly too like that, I'll buy it. You're just sitting on the couch and just the controller just flies into
As you
your
just
hand
saw,
like a
Nintendo Switch
like
2
a
isn't simply to
hammer,
improve the
like Thor's
Nintendo
hammer
Switch.
to your hand. It would be amazing.
We redesigned the system from the ground
Just
up
like-
and packed in lots of new gameplay features. And to help players better understand the Switch 2 hardware, we're currently developing this game. Mr. Kawamoto!
Hello. My current location is actually inside the game itself.
Like he's doing.
This is Nintendo Switch 2 Welcome Tour, exclusive to Nintendo Switch 2.
What's this?
I'm standing over here. Okay, everyone, join me inside the game.
Is it a game or is it a main menu?
There are a lot of question mark icons here. Let's examine them.
Somebody
This side
rescue this
reads,
guy, he's
"Where
stuck in
are
the
the
Switch.
The Joy-Con 2 controllers attach to the system with magnets. And those magnets are inside the system.
So they're actually gonna break it down.
The SL and SR buttons on the Joy-Con 2 are made of metal. So that's how they attach to the system.
Thank you.
A magnetic circuit is formed between them so they won't easily detach. Through examining signs like these, you can discover all sorts of secrets about Nintendo Switch 2. Another example, the Joy-Con 2 controllers have mouse controls.
This
And
one is pretty
combined
good.
with the gyroscopes, you can even do something like this. You can adjust the position of the golf club and aim for the cup by rotating the Joy-Con 2. By combining the mouse controls and gyroscopes, things like this are possible.
Wow.
There are secrets to discover
Wow.
even as you're playing mini-games and tech demos.
Damn,
Some of
I'd
the
rather
secrets
play
range
real
from
golf.
the unique features of the system to tiny details you might not notice until they're pointed out. There are plenty.
But I can see how that can be used in
Welcome Tour
games.
will launch as a paid digital game on the same day as Nintendo Switch 2. So please check it out if you're interested.
It's actually cool that you have a sort of like a mouse
Some more
thing.
information regarding Nintendo Switch 2. This is the game card for Nintendo Switch 2 titles. It's the same shape as Nintendo Switch game cards,
Okay.
but it's now red and it has much faster data reading speeds.
Because it's red.
Next up is additional
It's
storage.
now red.
Switch 2 will only work with micro SD
Big
Express
difference.
cards.
Remember that.
They're a different type of SD card and will make high-speed data transfers possible. Please note that regular micro SD cards used for Nintendo Switch will not be compatible.
Ah, of course not.
Additionally, to transfer data from Switch to Switch 2, you can log into your Nintendo account to use
Pay
the
us
system
$50
feature.
for transfer.
With this feature, you can transfer save data, digital games, and more. We're also releasing a new Pro Controller. It has a C button, which launches Game Chat, and on the back there are new GL and GR.
Bro, the
buttons, which you can
Nintendo
use to
Switch
combine
already
existing button
already the
combos.
controller in itself.
In
and they
addition,
still selling you the
audio
controller.
has been added. We've
pretty
introduced
funny.
a few new features, and after today's presentation, the official Nintendo Switch 2 website will go live. There will also be an Ask the
Tetsuya
Developer article on our
Sasaki.
website, where the three of us will talk about the development of
Kayamoto.
Nintendo Switch 2. We hope you'll check that out. as
Takahiro
well.
Dokta. They keep bringing out the
And
C,
now,
the
the
C
Nintendo
button, bro.
Switch 2
It's like a,
Nintendo
Okay,
Switch 2
I'm not gonna read
launches
that
on
joke.
June 5th. We're very much looking forward to the day when you all get to experience it, so please wait just a bit longer.
Now, broadly speaking, on Nintendo Switch 2, you can play 3 types of games.
I thought he's gonna say 3 games overall. No more. Mario Kart, the world, wherever. Super Smash Bros.
Type is compatible
And
with
Zelda.
released on Nintendo Switch. Nintendo Switch 2 edition games.
I'm just satisfied. I want the Q button.
Some games that were
You can put
released
the
on
yes.
Switch will receive upgraded versions that offer things like improved visuals, unique ways to play on Switch 2, and more. Now, I'd like to show you the Nintendo Switch 2 edition of Super Mario Party Jamboree. Please take a look.
Someone says that I have echo. Do I have echo on my stream?
Super Mario Party
Mario Kart
Jamboree
World,
is
Mario
getting
Kart
an
8,
upgrade
Mario
on
Kart
Nintendo
7.
Switch 2. The upgrade expands on the
Um,
base game and adds new features.
How did I have
including
echo? Do I have
mouse
echo?
controls, audio recognition, more expressive
My
rumble,
mic sounds weird.
and gameplay
I don't like this. Why you didn't tell me before?
accessory, all of which can be accessed on Switch 2. Let's check out 3
Okay, they're freaking. Oh my god. Let me call the CEO of Streamlabs. They just added some audio. What's it called? I don't know how you call it. Whatever. Let's just keep.
new and updated modes. First
Like
up
audio
is
inputs.
Mario Party mode. With a single camera, up to 4 players can join the festivities. You'll be able to see each other's faces as you play, so you can experience all the
Oh, look at that
reactions
smile.
and emotions in real time. Or 4 friends can take the party.
That's kind of scary, not gonna. Ah! No.
Up next, it's Bowser Live, a mode where the livelier team wins. Bowser will bring you on stage 2. Hit blocks.
That's pretty fun.
Guide an RC car with your voice. Go. And
Ass!
in other mini
Suck!
games using full body movement and sound.
Seeing friends is going to ruin a relationship.
Take a ride
As soon
on
as
the
someone
Bowser
rages, it's
roller
over.
coaster. With the safety bar lowered and secured, you're off. Use mouse controls to shoot down enemies while you feel the bumps and rumbles of the coaster.
That's what you do in Nintendo Universal Park.
When you enter a pipe, a mini game will begin.
Kinda.
There's a bouldering game where 2 players each control an arm, and one where you shake a can of spray paint and quickly tag objects.
This is an amazing game for like
Enjoy the thrill of
couples.
these intuitive mini games. How quickly can you reach the station?
all friends that live
From
together.
mini games that use a camera, the built-in microphone, mouse controls, and rumble. The biggest party yet is getting even bigger. Super Mario Party
Yeah, the big party. Nobody's gonna try those features.
launches on Nintendo Switch 2, July 24th.
3.5 people in the world.
Nintendo Switch 2 players who already own Super Mario Party Jamboree can upgrade to Nintendo
These
Switch
are the
2
games to
Edition
let your
plus
girlfriend
Jamboree
win.
TV by purchasing an upgrade pack.
Please look forward to a new Mario Party experience, where you can see each other's reactions.
No,
while
honestly,
playing.
okay, but no joke.
Let's continue
No jokes
presenting
aside,
more Nintendo
it's pretty
Switch
fun.
2 Edition games.
New Zelda.
Nintendo Switch 2 editions of The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild and The Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom feature enhanced.
I haven't
resolution
finished
and
Zelda.
frame
I still
rates,
have Zelda, but I never finished it. Just
and
such a
also
big
support
game.
HDR, which makes the image more vibrant,
Oh.
so you can play with smoother, higher definition.
I
graphics.
should finish Zelda out of respect.
Plus, you can get even more out
I
of
never
your
beat
adventures in
Zelda
Hyrule
game.
using
Yeah, me
Zelda
too.
modes.
I like
This new
the
feature
Zelda,
can be
the Breath of
accessed
the
via
Wild.
Nintendo Switch app on smart devices.
I just it was
Game-specific
just too
service
big.
that's
Couldn't
exclusive
finish it.
to the Switch 2 editions of these titles.
Wow.
For example,
Apps.
it can help guide you to various locations, like shrines and Koroks you haven't found yet.
Guidance activating. Proceed north.
Where's the north? They gotta appeal to the average American. Nobody knows
Share
where the
your
directions
creations
are.
using QR
I know,
codes
but
and
most of
send
the
them
people
to
don't.
another player to create in their game.
Schematic.
We hope these features
Damn, that's
will make your
this
adventures
is your
even more
Assassin's Creed
enjoyable.
right here. Can come from I don't know where north is. You
In
serious?
Kirby and Forgotten Land, you'll be able to enjoy an additional story exclusive to the Nintendo Switch 2 edition,
Blah,
along with
bro-
improved
blah.
graphics and frame rates.
Bro, I've been playing Kingdom Come this entire time you've been watching. You still haven't learned?
This story takes place in the Forgotten Land after being struck by a
What's
powerful
this?
meteor that's causing some mysterious changes. We hope you're looking forward to Kirby's new adventure. Metroid Prime 4 Beyond will have both a Nintendo Switch and a Nintendo Switch 2 edition.
Look at the graphics. Unreal Engine 6.
In
Shooter.
addition to standard controls, you can use mouse controls for intuitive gameplay on Switch 2.
Wow.
Plus, you can explore the immersive world in 4K at 60 frames per second.
We
or
don't
enjoy
need
smoother action in Full HD
Doom the
at
Dark
120
Ages
frames per
anymore.
second.
We got Metroid
Choose from
Prime
these two
4
modes,
Beyond.
both of which support HDR, based on your preference and playstyle. Plus, Pokemon
Kingdom
Legends
Come
ZA,
North is generally
which is
the
scheduled to
direction
launch
where the
later this year,
ginormous
will receive a
swath of
Nintendo
land
Switch
is. I
version
didn't enjoy
and a
Metroid as a
Nintendo
kid.
Switch 2
Okay.
edition as well.
Maybe it's a pretty fun game actually.
By taking
I
advantage
don't
of
know.
the power of Switch 2, you can enjoy your adventure in Lumio City with enhanced resolution and frame rates.
I would rather just wait for the next Pokemon
Nintendo
game.
Switch 2 Edition games you just saw will be available as both physical and digital versions.
Physical and
If you
digital.
already own the Nintendo Switch version of a game, you can play the Nintendo Switch 2 Edition by purchasing an upgrade pack. We hope you're looking forward to these Nintendo Switch 2 Edition games.
Next, I'd like to introduce a brand new game featuring mouse controls with the Joy-Con 2 controllers.
Nice.
Please take a look.
Paid. That's satisfying. Wow. Is this guy in a wheelchair? Sorry, I didn't mean to laugh. It's just it's just out of blue. Bro, I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to. It's just so funny. For a legend car. Bro, no, this is bad, man. I'm gonna get banned. Yo, okay. No, it's actually okay. It would be probably fun to play. Yo! I'm wondering what they named this. Yeah, I'm curious too.
To intuitively pull off various moves.
It's not funny,
We
bro.
hope you're looking forward to a new
This is
twist
bad.
on 3-on-3
No, I mean the game
matches
is
with
looks
full
fun.
mouse controls. Next, here are some games from
I
our
have
publishing
respect
and
for this kind of
development
games.
partners coming to Nintendo Switch 2.
It just was unexpected. You know, Dragon Drive. That's what they called Dragon Drive? I don't know.
This world is
They're like, we finally have the games like Elden Ring working on Nintendo Switch 2
the rays of grace.
with the worst graphics that you can get on PC. I have Elden Ring, bro. I gotta play it on the stream. But it's such a big game, man. I don't want to spend my time.
will become Elden Lord.
I'm thinking the next game is gonna be Assassin's Creed 1.
Take the throne.
Tarnished edition.
Hey, I'm Greg Kasabin from Supergiant Games. Here to say that Hades 2 is coming to Nintendo Switch 2.
I'm not
Our
surprised.
first ever sequel introduces the
This
Princess of
game
the
is
Dead,
made for
an
Nintendo
immortal
Switch
witch
2.
out to vanquish the sinister titan of time. You'll battle beyond the
As a matter of fact,
ends
if
the
I'm
earth,
ever gonna have Nintendo 2 or
dozens of
Nintendo Switch 2,
characters
I'm
from
buying this
in a
game.
story that reacts to your every setback and victory. It's the kind of
I
game
freaking
you
love
can quickly
Hades
pick
1.
up and play whether you're experienced with the original or not. Look for more about Hades 2 later this year.
Did you just kiss a
皆さん
frog?
こんにちは。カプコンの中山です。
Konnichiwa.
我々がお届けするタイトルはストリートファイター6です。
Street Fighter.
対戦はもちろん、任天堂スイッチ
Yes,
2
that's
だけ
good
の
one.
新
Let's
モード
go.
もあります。
Yeah, I'm thinking to play some kind of old
通
game.
常版の他に総勢26キャラクターを収録した Years 1、2ファイター
I don't want to play Assassin's Creed Shadows, but I'm down to play the first one maybe.
と連動するアミーボとアミーボカードも一緒にスイッチ2の発売日にお届けします。お楽しみに。
Initiating Arsenal boot sequence. Weapon safety mechanism confirmed. All operating at normal levels. Testing data link with spine. Normal. Commencing launch.
After 2 long wars where our freedom was restricted, we will finally be liberated from humans.
Anime.
I'm in need of a new arsenal, new equipment.
Look at that haircut. As a guy who had the same type of haircut, that one is not practical at all.
This planet will be ours.
Wow.
The sovereign axiom, the Trinitas, has almost completed a weapon that was created to destroy all humanity.
What is this?
No! Because we're in the middle of a war. Don't you get it?
I won't just stop you. I'll tear you apart!
It's a good voice acting.
Bring hope to our lives.
Demon Machina.
Hey, this is Joseph Fares.
Joseph Fares, my boy. Yes. Split Fiction. Okay.
The game is a story about
I haven't. We haven't finished this one yet.
Mio, who writes sci-fi, and Zoe, who writes fantasy. Together, they get trapped in their own stories, and it's up to you and a friend.
Damn, I wish Joseph Fares hired me.
If you like It Takes Two, you're gonna love this one. Trust me. And of course, you'll be able to play Split Fiction.
I would write them the best
Switch
story
2
ever.
launches.
Split Fiction. Yeah.
At EA Sports, we're bringing fans together across the world.
That was
both
trippy.
On the pitch and on the gridiron. We're excited to announce that EA Sports FC will be coming to Nintendo Switch 2. Madden NFL will also be arriving on the Nintendo platform. EA Sports.
This game's for a very specific audience.
Hi, I'm Alan Tu from Avalanche Software. We are bringing Hogwarts Legacy to Nintendo Switch 2. With enhanced graphics and seamless world transitions, you'll be immersed in the Wizarding world like never before. And the
I haven't
mouse
finished
controls
this
on
one.
Switch 2 give you even more ways to experience the adventure.
I spent $60 on this game,
Hogwarts Legacy
waited a
launches on the
release,
same day
and
as Switch 2.
couldn't finish it. Hogwarts. Not a fan person. Not a fan myself. I'm a narrative guy, and I don't like when the stories in the game boring. And unfortunately, Hogwarts Legacy has weak narrative design. It's kind of funny though. At some point I was thinking to take courses. Okay, this is sick actually. Ooh. I was thinking to take courses from the narrative director of Avalanche of Hogwarts Legacy, but then I changed my mind because I didn't like the story. I'd rather take it from someone who made the game that I loved.
And how each progresses will vary depending.
Because they were asking like $2,000 or something like that for the courses.
Our ever-expanding game will release on the same day as Switch 2.
Is it for real?
Plus, we are excited to bring another familiar agent to the platform.
Tony Hawk. Don't shoot. Don't shoot. Is it 007? This is Skyfall. Do 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 do. Damn, I love this music.
James Bond. The world's favorite spy is coming to Nintendo Switch 2, so stay tuned.
Wait, so they're making a new James Bond game? Amazing.
The story of light and shadow that never fades is reborn. Bravely Default returns, remastered in high definition. Featuring the Brave and Default commands.
I sleep.
Control the flow of turn-based battles.
Wow.
Change and customize jobs to build.
Even for this kind of little style, they managed to draw boobs on these characters.
And all new minigames with unique ways
That
to
shows
play.
dedication.
Square Enix presents the classic fantasy RPG, Bravely Default Flying Fairy HD Remaster.
Such a short name. Bravely Default Flying Fairy. I haven't played a Hitman game since PS2. Same. Yakuza 0. Directors Carlos. I kind of want to play Yakuza, but what scares me a lot is that there's 6 freaking games. Bro, look at this. It's just
We'll
epic.
have more games to show from
Two
our
men
publishing
fighting.
and development partners. But for now,
I've
we'd
been
like
wanting
show
to
a
play
game
Yakuza
being
for a
developed
while,
in
yes.
collaboration
Yeah.
with Nintendo.
Just too many games, bro, already came out. Like, I don't want to, like, it feels like I have to play Yakuza 1 first and then Yakuza 2. It's too many. And I know those games are huge. JoJo?
When the Zonai, who descended from
Never
the
mind.
heavens, joined hands with the Hylians, who dwelled on the surface, their union led to a great and prosperous kingdom. But in time, a terrible evil arose.
Terrible what?
A war was fought to vanquish this evil, one which future generations would call
Oh, is it? Oh, it's Zelda.
the imprisoning war.
Perhaps you truly have traveled back in time.
Is it a new game? Now it's actually going to be about Zelda and not Link?
So that's Hyrule Castle?
Story leading to the Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom.
Really is the past.
She was cheating on Link. She touched someone else's hand. Confirmed. Zelda is cheating. That's what deterred me too, because I'm like, where do I start and how long there are all of them? I know Yakuza are pretty huge games.
It's being developed by Koei Tecmo Games with support from Nintendo. We hope you're looking forward to the untold story of the Imprisoning War, which took place in Hyrule long ago.
And now, some news about Nintendo Switch Online. You can continue to enjoy Nintendo Switch Online on Switch 2.
I never liked this
Switch
idea.
Online Plus expansion pack.
Like, if you want to play,
You can enjoy a new membership benefit.
if you want to play online, like,
Switch 2.
imagine you buying like a console. Well, it's actually, you don't need to imagine. Every single console has it. But like PS5, what I never understood, you're buying a console for $350, right? And it tells you literally you cannot play online games because you have to buy some kind of like PSN and additional access to play online games. It's such a freaking scam on many levels to me. Like, I want to play, like, I wish just to play, like, I wish to, like, I bought the console, so I want to play online with my friends. I don't want to pay extra for some kind of PSN package so I can play with my friend. It doesn't make sense to me. Why would I? I have the access to the internet. Just give me the games and I'll just give me the access to the online. Honestly, it doesn't make sense to even buy a console anymore unless you want something in living room, couch game, or you're a collector. Yes, too. Well, Nintendo Switch makes sense to buy because they have exclusives, and that's pretty much it. And well, and also what you mentioned, that you can just play games at any place you want to, but you have to be very like exceptional guy, like who travels a lot and who cannot sit down behind a PC. But you can always buy like a gaming, well, it's gonna be way more expensive, but you can always buy like a gaming laptop and play the games too. Yeah, Switch is all around a good system to family games, so it makes the most sense in my opinion. Yeah, PS5, they haven't released a decent amount of good exclusives to justify buying PS5 right now. Like, I would, like, if I was a person thinking like, what should I get to play video games, and I had money, the PS5 or like Xbox One would be like, or Nintendo Switch. It's like the bottom of my list. PC, what prevails and what give you the access to almost all the games in the world.
Take a look at this.
And again, you don't have to pay some additional stuff. And again, you don't have to pay for super expensive games.
Nintendo Switch Online Plus Expansion Pack will be getting a new classic game library exclusive to Nintendo Switch 2. Nintendo GameCube, originally released in 2001. Here are the titles that will be available at launch.
That's pretty good, actually. I tried some of the old titles on Nintendo Switch.
Controlling the wind using a mysterious baton, Link sets sail on an adventure across the Great Sea. The Legend of Zelda, The Wind Waker.
It looks fun.
Transcending history and the world, a tale of souls and swords eternally retold. In this 3D, weapons-based fighting game, each fighter comes equipped with a different weapon, and Link from the Legend of Zelda series enters the fray. Soul Calibur 2. Experience a world of white-knuckle racing at speeds over 2,000 kilometers per hour. 30 machines will put it all on the line.
It feels like I played this game when I was young, but I'm not sure.
The series first, machine customization and story mode.
Feels very familiar.
F-Zero GX. In games that support multiplayer, up to 4 can play together locally or
GameCube, let's go.
Enjoy these classic games with clearer image quality and higher resolution than the original releases. You can also check the controls for each title
it looked
and
like
customize
Leash.
them to your liking.
Not Leash. The Whip.
More titles will be added in the future.
Whip. Luigi, man.
Nintendo GameCube.
Bro, that
Nintendo
face.
Classics.
That face.
Future.
This one is like every YouTuber YouTuber thumbnail. Every YouTuber who plays like 4 games thumbnail.
Nintendo GameCube, Nintendo Classics, the Switch 2 exclusive game library.
I just tried Silent Hill.
Online Plus expansion pack launches the same day as the hardware.
More titles will be added in the future. Shows only Mario
And
Karts.
a dedicated controller designed after the original GameCube controller will also be released. It can
With the C button, bro.
wirelessly and also has a C button to quickly
Wow.
access game chat. The Nintendo GameCube controller,
You can buy it
exclusively
separately.
available for Nintendo Switch Online members, will also be available the same day as Nintendo Switch 2.
Whether you're familiar with the games or haven't played them before, we hope you're looking forward to Nintendo GameCube, Nintendo Classics. Of course, you can continue to play select games from
This is worth buying. This is what I want.
the systems shown
If I'm
here on
gonna
Nintendo
have
Switch.
extra money, I will buy it just to play Sega.
Let's see some more games from our
Sega
publishing and
Genesis
development
games.
partners.
Undertale's parallel story. I need to play the original Undertale first. Worth buying. Keep that thought in your mind.
Hi, I'm Randy from Gearbox. Borderlands.
This guy,
upcoming flagship
oh bro, he
Borderlands
caused a
game
lot of
will
problems
launch on
recently.
Nintendo Switch 2. Borderlands is back. Loot and shoot your way through a world filled with wild enemies and outrageous weapons.
We're still in development, and it's already the most ambitious Borderlands game we've ever made. Borderlands 4 will launch in 2025.
Yeah.
We'll be sharing a lot of the game.
Me and my friends couldn't finish the third
There's
one.
more from 2K on the way.
Hi, I'm Dennis Shirk from Firaxis Games. We're releasing a Nintendo Switch 2 edition of Sid Meier's Civilization 7. In Civ 7, you'll establish an empire and guide your people throughout the ages of history. With the new mouse controls, players can enjoy a more intuitive gameplay experience. Civ 7 launches on the same day Switch.
Oh, I haven't thought of that. With the mouse thing, I just realized that you can play strategies on Nintendo Switch too. That's amazing. Why, bro, this is the first console where you can play strategies. Think about it.
Switch 2. And if you already own the Nintendo Switch version, you can experience mouse controls and
That's amazing.
by purchasing the upgrade. And we have even more news from 2K.
Hi, I'm Lionel Jinks. And I'm Ben Bishop. Our final announcement for today is that WWE 2K is coming to Nintendo Switch 2. Plus,
Let it pass, bro.
We can't wait to see you in the ring and on the court.
4 kids find this old tattered. Off they went armed with nothing but youthful enthusiasm and a profound lack of preparation. Boom! Terrible at steering a raft. Let's slay some trees. Awesome! You nailed it! Hook, line and sinker. Tastes amazing, doesn't it? Really have started to master this survival thing. Next stop, the top. Ha! Nicely done. Well, I think that's everything. Let's set sail. This time.
My favorite strat game won't be on it though. Oh, for real? It won't be? Which one?
Hi.
Can you
I'm
smell
Dave
what The
Crooks
Rock
from
is cooking?
Dodgeball.
Oh no. I just left.
Here's the first look at Enter the Gungeon 2. Dodge countless bullets and aim for the Gungeon's depths in our roguelike shooter sequel. Now reloaded in a new 3D art style. You can expect some fan-favorite elements to return. We're still working on the game, and we're excited to share more with you in the future.
Not gonna lie, kinda looks cool. Rise of Nations of my favorite strat. It's really old though. I won't expect to be on there. Well, you never know. No Man's Sky for kids. Star Seeker.
Hello, my name is Adam Badowski from CD Projekt Red. We are delighted to bring the immersive world of the dark future.
I need to play the
Nintendo
DLC for
first time.
Cyberpunk.
Cyberpunk 2077 is an open-world action-adventure RPG set in Night City.
Damn, I miss
Thanks to
Cyberpunk.
Nintendo Switch 2, you can transport yourself to the city of dreams at home or on the go. Get ready to meet unforgettable characters and discover engaging stories when Cyberpunk 2077 Ultimate
CD Projekt
Edition
Red, hire me,
comes to
please.
Nintendo Switch 2 on launch day.
こんにちは。スクエアエニックスの浜口です。
They haven't released anything interesting in the last couple of
Nintendo
years.
Switch 2で Final Fantasy 7 リメイク
Except Final
インターグレー
Fantasy
ドを発売いたします。本作はミッドガル脱出までを描いた3部作シリーズの1作目となり、
E-boy
20年以上の時を経て再創作された新しい FF7 を体験いただきます。
Every time when I see numbers on the screen, it's
FF7 リメイク
just
シリー
like
ズに
I don't want to play.
ぜひご期待ください。
Though I should give it a chance, bro. Kintsugami, Path of the Goddess. All Night, Silk Song, 2025. Story of Seasons Grand Bazaar. Goodnight Universe 2025. 2 Point Museum Sega 2025. Wild Hearts July 25, 2025. Witchbrook Holiday 2025. Puyo Puyo Tetris 2S. Rune Factory Guardians of the Ashu. Marvel Cosmic Invasion. Game of the year right there. Nobunaga's Ambition Awakening Complete Fast Fusion. Shadow Labyrinth July something. Radio Remastered The Mystery of No Sleep for Konami Date from all the Renamo 2025. It looks sick, by the way. Arcade Archives 2 Ridge Racer. Professor Layton and the New World Steam. Oh, off Steam. Tamagotchi Plaza. That's pretty good. Human Fall Flat. Big.
We've shown a lot of games so far. The next game will be the last from our publishing and development partners. Please take a look.
Surprise me. Some kind of drunkard on the chair. My grandpa after work every Friday.
I give you.
That's me trying to steal his remote so I could watch the TV.
I give you my life. Turn, O wheel, and transport him.
Those hands are huge. So long.
To humanity's very dusk.
His girlfriend is probably very happy. Is that a tattoo or is it actually like some kind of From Software? Okay, big. Bloodborne 2.0. Hey. Oh. Bloodborne 0.5. 1.5. It looks interesting. Show me the gameplay. So they're trying to go for steampunk plus Bloodborne. Wow. There's always, in every software game, there's always a guy in the church next to some kind of podium over there. So we're playing as a vampire or demon sucker.
Close your eyes and contemplate now the moon, as befits the soon to depart.
I pray that you are able.
Damn, you can play Devil May Cry. Bro, it looks like Bloodborne. Kinda. But I don't think it's Bloodborne. But it could be. But there's nothing connected with to the blood, so.
The moon tears will flow for one.
and one alone.
Dusk Bloods. They love the word blood, huh? Yeah, always show me an animal. What's the point? Definitely a Souls type at least, for sure.
What you just saw was a brand new game by From Software.
Amazing. Thank you.
We'll be publishing a creator's voice article where the game's director, Hidetaka Miyazaki, will share more details about the
Hidetaka
game. Please check
Miyazaki.
it out when it's available. That's all from our publishing and development partners. We'd like to thank the developers who appeared today, as well as our publishing and development partners who prepared footage for this presentation. In addition to what you saw today, our partners are working on many games coming to Nintendo Switch 2. We'll showcase more games in the future, so we hope you're looking forward to it. Next, please take a look at this.
This is actually real alien footage, Kirby. This side. Masahiro Sakurai. Like samurai.
Kirby Air Ride, which originally released on the Nintendo GameCube system over 20 years ago, is getting a brand new game. We hope you're looking forward to Kirby Air Riders, directed by Masahiro Sakurai. Next is our last trailer for today. Please take a look.
You can never produce something dark. They said it was the last game 4 games ago. True. But he said from his partners, from Nintendo's partners. I think these are directly from Nintendo itself. Donkey Kong. Actually sick. No. He's gonna have a crush on that girl. Donkey Kong Bonanza. It's okay.
That was a brand new 3D platforming action game starring Donkey Kong, called Donkey Kong Bonanza. With incredible strength, smash through enemies, walls, the ground, and just about everything as you demolish your way through a massive underground world. More details will be shared in the future.
It's pretty cool, actually.
We hope you're looking
Donkey
forward to it.
Coffin, though.
Thank you for watching so far.
You're welcome.
To recap, Nintendo Switch 2 launches on June 5th.
Okay.
Finally, here are the hardware options that will be available at launch. We'll release Nintendo Switch 2, as well as a bundle that includes a digital version of Mario Kart World. For more details, please check the official Nintendo Switch 2 website, which goes live later today.
We've covered a lot of information, but that's all we have to share for today.
You'll have to wait just a bit longer for launch. We are very much looking forward to everyone being able to experience Nintendo Switch 2.
We appreciate you joining us today.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome. See, it wasn't painful. What about the prices they talked about? Is it this one? It's on their website. It's on their website. I thought they announced pricing on Nintendo Direct. Am I wrong?
Nintendo is excellent at making great quality game experiences.
I don't like the quality. We need something short.
The Nintendo Switch 2 will be $449. Bundle with Mario Kart World, $499. Mario Kart World will be $80. Switch 2 Pro controller is $79.99. Joy-Con 2 controllers, $89.99. Joy-Con 2 charging grip, $34.99. Joy-Con 2 straps, $12.99. 2 Joy-Con wheels, $19.99. The Nintendo Switch 2 camera, $49.99. Nintendo Switch 2 dock set, $109.99. Carrying case and screen protector, $34.99. All-in-one carrying case, $79.99. AC adapter, $29.99. Nintendo Switch 2 with Mario Kart World with all accessories and an extra set of Joy-Con dock and AC adapter, $1,031.90. What do you think of the pricing? Let us know. The Nintendo
$80 for digital, 90 to 100 for physical. That's a great price for the Tate brothers. Yo, maybe you mistake. So already $70, Tears of the Kingdom.
The website is like the backbone for the whole of our business.
Guys, this is just the angry rant portion of our Nintendo Direct coverage. You'll see why. If you want to see the Nintendo Direct coverage with our impressions of all the things that were shown, the console, and all of our opinions there, go watch the full reaction. We have that from earlier today. This is just our opinion on the prices that Nintendo has announced for their games and for their console. I think it was important for me because it's absolutely ridiculous to clip this and put this up as its own thing, because this is definitely an angry rant, guys. I don't know what.
Angry Joe was joking around $90. Well, I guess GTA 6 is gonna be $300.
And here is my reaction. Check it out.
Good stuff.
Pretty good show. I think it's better than the first
Nintendo Switch 2
reveal.
launches on June 5th.
Where's all the technical
Finally,
specs?
here are the hardware options that will be
I
available.
needed
at
like
launch.
one or two more games.
The
Surprise.
website.
Ready? I thought 440.
Let me see. Well, I couldn't find that. Nintendo has insisted Mario Kart World justifies its shock $80 price tag in response to controversy over the $10 hike for some Switch 2 games. Currently costs $449. $70.99 Mario Kart World. It's worth pointing out the Nintendo building Mario Kart with Nintendo Switch for. So, but it's bundling Mario Kart World with the Nintendo Switch 2 for $4.99, cutting the cost of the game by huge $30. I like that they put the world huge because $30 is huge. The bundle limited time offer. This is what I want to do. This is what I want to do. $80 for the games. $80. $80, man. Okay, I would understand if the games go for like $10 more. Like eventually it would come to it. You know, they $60. It's been for like about 10, 15 years. So now they're gonna go up to 70. That makes sense. But $80 for the games. Oh, hell no. A game. I would say it's less about the strategy of pricing Mario Kart World. It's more whatever we'll look at the given game. We just look at what is the experience and what's the content. What's the value? What kind of content you talking about? That's like the basic game about like riding cars with no realistic physics. That uses the same almost the same exact mechanics from the previous games plus the open world. What's so content wise justifies $80 price tag? This game that is big, so vast, you will find so many little things to discover. There is still some secrets remaining. The Omegle Camp content can you have while playing for digital? $80. You know what's upsetting? They're probably gonna get away with it. Like, this is probably gonna be the time when we as consumers can fight back and sort of not to purchase Nintendo Switch, not to purchase the $80 video games. But that's probably not gonna happen because there's still gonna be Nintendo fans. They're gonna buy everything, no matter what. So they still gonna get the money. They still gonna get the sales, and the majority of people like me who has one like part-time job basically, or well, it's almost like a full-time, I guess, who barely can afford to buy one game in couple months. Like, this is just sad. I hope, like, if like right now, if they're gonna get away with this, I can see the domino effect where every other company is gonna say something like, okay, people ate that people ate that, so they're gonna eat everything. So let's all increase the price tags for our games to $80. So like $75, $70. Every little kid is gonna be wanting one of this, and the mom is gonna buy. Yeah, the little kid's gonna afford to buy one game per couple months. Hate to break it to them, but the consumer decides wherever or not the price tag is just justified. True, but then there's always dumb motherfucker. Exactly, there's always these guys, the minority, I guess, that will pay for the everything. And it's just going to be enough for Nintendo to say, well, it worked. People still buying it. We won. Ha 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 ha. Of all the games to justify the 80 price tag, Mario Kart would not be on my list as one of the first. Exactly. GTA, on the other hand, I fully expect to be $80, if not more. You know, with these jokes about GTA 6 being like $100, I'm really scared now. Because again, if Rockstar is gonna do that, like, we're gonna have games that are gonna be with a price tag between like $70 to $100 as a next norm. I'm really scared of that. Nintendo is confusing. Console launch no more. Sonic Duo. This has absolutely nothing to do with the quality of the game. The prices increase because Nintendo insists on using cartridges. The cartridges the Switch uses are Express class. These are significantly more expensive to produce than standard micro SD cards. If Nintendo thinks they will see the success with the Nintendo Switch 2 at $40-50 with $80 games, they are on a rude awakening. I will be skipping the Switch 2 for now. So why are people that buy digital copies paying for the higher price? That's a good question. if you're not purchasing the digital, like the physical copies, there's nothing physical about. There's no SD card. Why would you pay $80 for digital copies? It makes okay. I would say it makes sense. Like if you want to buy, like you release like a short sort of amount of physical copies with the cartridges that maybe have something special within, like, you know, some kind of like art book or something, whatever, and then you sell that for $80. Those are for super hardcore fans who have a lot of money. But if you just want to play the game, just play, like, just have a digital copy of the game, why would you pay $80 for it? I'm curious about the next few years in the future. I wonder if the price hikes will kill gaming or it becomes more upper class rich person thing. I think people are always gonna find the way to play video games. If not legally purchasing, you know, I don't want to say it, but people will find the ways. Plus, nobody's gonna take away indie games that what's it called? Schedule 1 game that I've been playing for just $20. You can have a good amount, like a very nice experience. So probably what's gonna happen is that people are gonna be buying those kind of games more. The pirate time. We're bringing back Black Flag with this one. Well, I don't really know how you can, like, well, probably you can at somehow to get pirated games on Switch. I heard people get punished for that, so I would never recommend. Nintendo can choose to charge they want, and as a consumer will choose not to buy the product. The consumer market with certain things have become so FOMO based, not that instant gratification also runs rampant now. Obviously, Nintendo built the game from scratch, not using any code or assets from previous Mario Karts. They made the graphics photorealistic, hired voice actors to say, "Oh, it's me, Mario." It's clear the budget went way up for this one, so they gotta charge more. The article states another handful of games that will be $80, including the Switch 2 versions of what's the TOTK. This is a Mario Kart only issue. Nintendo in 3 years will really think about Barbie Dream House Adventures 2 should cost $375. Look, this game will just look at what it is, the experience, and what's the content, and what's the value. As a recent example, you can buy Monster Hunter Wilds for $79, $90, $110. Most newer games have tiers like this, so I don't really see the pricing being out of line with this only version being sold. I think Day 1 has always been the most expensive time to play a game. I think everybody's going to maintain variable pricing, like isn't going to alter the baseline, considering DK and probably MP4 is still 70, but I could be wrong. The problem for me, I guess, is I already don't want to pay $70 for the games. I am patient. I would be buying the game when it goes on sale for a few months. That's just not happening with Nintendo games. What does get me is paid upgrades. All game upgrades from Nintendo Switch to from 1 to 2 should be delivered free from existing owners. You're doing the entice new customers onto those old games. There is no reason to squeeze your existing customers by putting up a paywall on the new hardware they bought. Yes and no, I guess. Here's the thing with Nintendo is that the pricing on their games usually never goes down. So even right now, Zelda is probably $60. And it never goes down for them. Nintendo Tetris Superstars 1000 year 2022. The prices never drop unless it's super unpopular. Exactly. The prices stay the same. And honestly, is it Monster Hunter Wilds? $70 now. Because I heard that people were complaining that, yeah, it's $70, that the game is sort of unfinished. Like, you have to wait for the DLCs to feel the game to be full, like full of content. Like, now people finish it, and then of course they're playing to get the better gear. But the main idea is that people always, like in all the reviews, saying that, well, the game is not, it doesn't have that many bosses yet, it doesn't have that many things yet, because, well, you gotta wait for the DLCs. And if they're saying that, why this game is $70 if it's kind of incomplete? It doesn't have the, like, all the content, doesn't have enough bosses and everything. Does it justify the $70 price tag for this game? I'm not sure. Look, this guy is saying, it's a decent game, but it feels unfinished and close to every aspect. And most likely to be fantastic in a year or two, but right now it's unacceptable. People, stop making excuses. The mindset, it will get fixed after release. That is okay. Has to stop. Agree. Like almost like every single review that I watched said exactly the same thing. The game doesn't have enough content, and more content, like people waiting for the DLCs. That's always the way it used to be. So why people paying $70 for the game and closing their eyes on this kind of things? I don't get it. Plus the optimization, of course. Plus, people were so freaking, like, every YouTuber was like, "Oh, this is the game we need." I think Gold was like one of those. This is the game we waited. It hasn't changed. And that's why we wanted. We wanted the game to be the same, just better, which is true, which is a good statements. But they didn't mention optimization. I don't know why I jumped on once in a while. $70. How much are DLCs anyway? Usually like 15 for an expansion, usually. I'm afraid to check it out. Monster Hunter. Okay, this game used to be $60, right? When it came out. Let's see all the DLC. And this is an amazing game, by the way. Oh, it's just decoration, just figures. Iceborne, $40. That's one DLC. All the DLCs together, almost $600, bro. Think about it. But okay, in the defense of the game, most of these DLCs are... Oh, actually, there's only one. Yeah, I don't get it. I guess I'm not well, I never played Monster Hunter, so I probably don't get it. And the true fans of the game will tell me that everything on sale is fine. How much is Assassin's Creed Shadow? $70, bro. It's already $70 price. You can play Team Fortress for free. Body cam. Repo, $10. So like a lot of people playing this game right now. Did Mario actually responded to Nintendo responded to response to prices. Let me see. Concerns in gamer backlash. Where is it? Facepalm. Nintendo would much prefer to focus to be on the many technological improvements introduced with the Switch 2. However, most games are now more interested in discussing how much the new console and the compatible games will cost compared because of the Trump's tariffs, according to Doug Bowser. No way. The current president of Nintendo of America, multiple factors contributed to the console final pricing. The Japanese company announced the new console on the same day. Bro, this is just Bowser. It's like, okay, you know what? Maybe it's coincidental, but it's just hella funny. The same day, administration dropped its financial nuclear bomb and is now trying to assess the impact of the tariffs on some business. Following the Switch 2 review, Bowser confirmed the new announced tariffs were not factored into the console's final US price. However, Nintendo was later focused on the halt pre-orders originally set to begin on April 4, as it evaluates the potential consequences of Trump's trade policy in a mid-already complex market. The new wave of tariffs introduced by the second Trump administration, so which are not console material hybrid design. Nintendo 2 will deliver 10 times the graphic performance of the original model with support for DLC. Additional features such as Bowser fandom is gonna buy. Oh man, yeah, there's gonna be people that are gonna buy this. Offering unique experience. In fact, the company even plans to charge customers for simply learning how to use the Switch 2. The mini games, including Nintendo Switch 2 Welcome Tour, Bowser said, are very deep, very repeatable, and worth $10. Bro, $10 for the training game. This is the reality we live in.